how is it going? Alright, so this is going to be the last leveling part. So far, we're 10 hours in, which is not terrible, but there are a couple of things that I want to tell you here. Like, you know, this can be done so much faster. Mostly because like I chose to go acid. It's been a little bit slower, simply because, like, you know, you can definitely, like, if you think about it, Nightblade is more supportive towards like cold, pierce, phase. You know, for acid we needed some conversions, and for the most part the only conversion that I've gotten was like Venom Lash and like the Path of the 3. Then I am not converting like my cold damage coming from here and stuff like that until we have these weapons. Obviously now we're really strong, so that's also why like we're missing a couple of hours here in my opinion. But yeah, it's alright, it's alright. It has been fun, it has been a different leveling, so need 2 more eggs. If I level another Dervish at some point, I would probably, guys, go for Oathkeeper leveling instead and just commit into the Device Might Oathkeeper Fire version. The way that I played, I can see myself leveling it one more time, but this time it would be something like Infiltrator, and I would go like Elemental DPS or PS DPS. It would still be the same playthrough that I did right here. It would be extremely close to what I have done, so it would be like Blade Burst into like Lasso Points into Pneumatic, and this time I would probably max out the Blade Spirits to have like Pierce, and if I am not Pierce, then I would probably max out something like, you know, nice chill immediately and go cold, full cold. It would still be the same, it would just be like Infiltrator or like Spellbreaker. So instead of like Word of Pain, I would enjoy that more, I think. Let's go get the Dyla's note, actually. I'll probably do that quest. Right? I should have taken the waypoint to do that. Whatever. Use the XP pot as well. Get things going. Darthwink is there. What's up, Mal? So you streaming and wanted to pop through to say thanks for all your hard work and content, especially Grim Dawn. You helped make me a less casual player. Cheers, bro. Yo, thank you very much for this comment. Thanks for dropping by the stream as well, Darth. I appreciate it. You're kind. And my pleasure with the content. I enjoy doing it because I only do it when I want to do it, so... My pleasure, man. Thanks for watching. Getting pushed around. How I started yesterday and right now, there is such a big difference. It's crazy, guys. Character is just way too strong right now. So itemization is unfortunately a really big part when it comes to leveling a character like this. It's not like you're being carried on the back of like a, let's say, spell, right? Like a Ravenous Earth Vitality caster with like an MI completely converting to Vitality, and then afterwards you take it from there. Those type of stuff are a little bit easier to play when leveling, in my opinion, compared to what we have done here. But 10 hours for the, you know, for the amount that I spent slacking is not too bad, in my opinion. Harbinger Grasp. There's TP outs from here, by the way. 2 more levels and you get some proper gear. Proper, I get some insane gear. Let's put it that way. I'm excited for it. Like, really excited for it. I'm gonna enjoy these last 2 levels. Actually, guys, I'm just gonna walk back. Okay, we're gonna try and like find that note for the one-shot chest. Let's just do it. Oh, it might be here, in fact. There are 2 corpses. Yep. Very nice. That was good. No SS. What's up, Manu? That wasn't enough points, man. That was legit not enough points. I couldn't do it. It's just too hungry. All over the place. Couldn't do it, man. you cannot make fun of my blade spirit. It's actually proccing something. Please, I needed its help. Manuel is trying to bully me here, guys. I'm always the nice guy, Manuel. When you're streaming, you know, I never try to bully. I don't question the choices. When things are turned around. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Top Goats is there saying, I cannot seem to remove the names of the monsters with Grim Internals. And the drop-down menu for the monster stuff is static for each category. Any advice? Okay, so... Can you write exclamation internals in the chat? And see my settings at least. Maybe that's gonna help you out. I guess just my settings window, you know, it's a screenshot of it. Perhaps you can kind of get something out of that, I'm not really sure. By the way, Boogie, this place is insane experience, just so you know. Like, it's crazy. Look at the XP bar, I didn't even complete anything, I think. There's ridiculous amounts of XP here. Now the biggest issue is the hide name doesn't work and I still see the Hero Plus names despite having checked it. Oh, I have no idea. I'm sorry, Top Goats. I like seeing the names because of like Arcane and stuff, but I only use Hero Plus basically, as in like I only see heroes. And I only see bosses and nemesis and whatnot, yeah. But I like seeing their names. I enjoy it actually. Not only useful, but I also enjoy it. Trying to pay attention to their names, you know. Hey, Bospel. How can you tell who's Arcane? Well, it's written Arcane on them. I just fought an Arcane like a minute ago by the totem. Or maybe 3 minutes ago, yeah. Well, they also have this like purple, you know, blue purplish aura around them, so it is like bigger tell in that sense. But yeah, sometimes the electrocuting ones can be looking blue and purplish too. Possible. Is XP heaven? Any other XP other than like XP pots on you? Maybe my like, nah, I don't have anything else right now. I was gonna say maybe my medallion, but like we changed it yesterday at level 84, so. How's it going, Paspel? Thank you for joining me, guys. I want to kill these two, but like we can kill them on the way back. This is going to be our exit also, so that's fine. The Abomination didn't proc at all here. It's quite unlucky. So question to you about these like invulnerable pets that I have. They can never gain aggro, right? Since they cannot die. Like they don't have threat at all, right? About like 110,000 poison ticks there. Not too shabby. I am playing with 3.1k offensive ability already. This is insanity right now. But the multiplier is relatively low. Unfortunately, like 1.6, 1.5. That is pretty low multiplier. For an offensive ability like this, I think we need like so much more multiplier than this. Yeah. When they attack, it's like you're attacking, yeah. Tried to work out for the first time in a while, now my body hurts. Hope you had a good session then. You're gonna get out of Homestead with level 94? Pretty much. It's gonna be fun, man. Really looking forward to it. We have like 2 bosses to kill and then we're done. I'm enjoying this build up right now, slowly. And I have some questions in my mind, you know. Mostly how to do my devotions, but at the same time perhaps like changing my components a little bit from like the planning that we have done. Simply because I think this amount of offensive ability requires more crit damage combined with it. It definitely deserves it, so... I will see. I might change some stuff here and there to get the maximum amount of crit damage that we can. Look at the XP bar. Not too bad. He's gonna die to the poison, right? Yeah, there we go. The wild blood, mental. Because with this final build that we have done, we have about like 15% crit damage, I think. Having like an engagement with 3.5k offensive ability and then only 15% crit damage sounds a little bit weird to me. You know, but perhaps we can get it up to like 30 or something. It's kind of tough because like I don't really have items that are giving crit damage to the character. There's a Dune Fiend. It's like one of the weaknesses that we have. Definitely. It hurts. Yeah, just touching them once with the ABB is enough actually to kill them. Lots of XP, good slices drop here. You killed Queen Ravna. Now kill the other queen. I already killed the Rashalga, by the way, with my bird character. It's extremely easy to kill her with that. Birds are not taking damage from her. That was not the real one. Mesmer got me. Some brains. No, I am full. Okay, open the gates. Oh, buddy! How is he hitting so hard? Damn! 14% is what we had, guys. 14%. That hurts so bad, man. Maybe keep this. We dismantle that guy. I should think this is a really good roll. 34 and 7. I don't know, maybe we're gonna play another pet build at some point? Who knows? That was a close call, bros. What about you? Wild blood? Right. Some more cunning. I might need to like respec my stats. So we need to talk to Barnabas. I gotta talk to Dyla. Look at the XP bar. I'm actually going to be leveling up in Devil's Crossing, I think, when I talk to Barnabas. That's quite hilarious. Let's get some dynamites in here. I don't think I have many remaining. So let's get all of them up like that. The damage is real. Let me see. You clipped it, actually. Let me see how it looks. Yeah, open the gates. Open the gates. Open it. Oh, buddy. Open the gates. So, from 10.5k to 2k. Less than 2k, even. Oh, buddy. Yeah, open the gates. Oh, buddy. I was actually a little bit scared. What I was thinking is like, I almost lost the character that like I was hyped about level 94, you know what I mean? Here we are. Right, so what do we do? Let's see. We have some long procedure coming in here now, pretty much. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, so we can strip the character for once, okay? This is something that I'm gonna end up using. Same can be said for that guy. But most of these items, no, we do not need them anymore. Right, so she is naked. I don't really know like if I'm going to be using something else. Aether and Chaos. Yeah, I definitely will be. I can fix that later on though. So we take the add-on there. Keep the add-on here. This is an important add-on, by the way. Keep the item on that guy. Actually, I could have just said like remove the augments, I suppose, and then put it into the bank like that. What is this? Level 92 or? And a black eyes. We can put this into the bank, I think. What level is this? 82? Maybe I can use it on my next leveling. Same can be said for this guy, actually. I'm sure I'm gonna level up with like another poison build at some point. 100%. I'm 100% sure. So Venom skin was really good. We keep it like with the Silk Swatch for now, I guess. Okay. Look at my movement speed, guys. I want the ooh buddy to be the subscriber sound. What is like my subscriber sound anyways? Like I never remember stuff like this. Spell Scorch. So we put this here. Maybe like tie it up. Okay, so this is the bag of the items that we are about to use. We could already put them in, but like we will definitely have some like changes coming my way. I like those shoulders, how they look. Put that there, put that there. We actually already crafted the Widow's things as well. So I think I chose to go for like the cunning over here, or over the stun resistance one, and the offensive ability one. Because of like chaos and pierce resistance here. I think it's the best choice. It has all damage as well, so yeah. It's just missing the HP, but it's okay. Which one looks better here? Let's have that on the main hand. I think the poison one should be on the main hand. There we go. So all we need is in fact crafting. A relic right now. 0% stun resistance, and it's going to be changing when we have like topaz, basically. Yeah, I don't really have much of a choice. We need to craft the topaz as well. So we're gonna alt tab here, okay? Look. This was the character that we are going for. And I'm gonna undo that, and I'll show you something. So, something new that I came up with. I'll try to like remember. I didn't save it. It was getting very late. Did not save it. But over this, we're also gonna talk about like trying to take more crit damage. I don't really know like how to pull that off. Not really sure. It was maybe the Raven. I am not 100% on this. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna need these extra nodes for now. Let me see. Yeah, I probably do actually. Wait. 13? Interesting. I'm trying to understand like why. Maybe it was this. I don't really know. Yeah, so it's something like this, guys, okay? So we end up having like Panther. We end up having like the Watcher, and we're dropping basically Revenant or the Manticore, okay? We're dropping let me see what else is like important. We're dropping the Scorpion, which is in my opinion like the biggest drop here. I think it's like the worst drop here. Honestly. Then again, you can go Scorpion over something like Spider if you really want to. Which is perhaps okay? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4 points right there. Like, it needs to be a 5-5, yeah. So it needs to be like Scorpion over Spider, basically. There's no other way. This is what I was looking at. This guy has a little bit more. So let's have like the new one on the right side. This guy has like a little bit more of everything, literally. Except maybe like attack speed, I think. Let me see where the attack speed is. 187, 185. Even the attack speed is higher on this guy. Not even kidding. You know what I mean? It's quite interesting, actually. Like, this is definitely a better build. The new one has higher physical resistance. The new one has higher armor rating. It has higher defensive ability while maintaining the offensive ability. Like, it's a really cool build overall. You see what I'm saying? The only problems, we have like a little bit weirder stun resistance, obviously, and we're dropping chariots, we're dropping revenants, and we're dropping the scorpion. What about this crit damage now? Critical hit damage on the old one is like 13%, and this one is 19%. And let me tell you this, like, I want more. I wish I could take more somehow. It's not possible. How is the lifesteal? 0%. Revenant was like my only lifesteal, basically. 6% on the other side. I think Revenant is the only lifesteal over here. Yeah, 6%. Melee build without gold, that's illegal. I could take the goal by sacrificing something. Like this node right here could be sacrificed. 4% physical resistance though. That's not the greatest sacrifice. Definitely not. You could also never mind the Panther, which is 6% crit damage. Like, I really like it. We could maybe... No, we cannot never mind the eel. Eel is paying off so big. Definitely. We could never mind like eel and watcher. And then try to get more crit damage and lifesteal, perhaps. You know? That is something that we could do. At the end of the day, eel is only like 2. That's fine. How many blues do I need in this build, by the way? 4? Wait, don't I already have 4? Thanks to that, maybe I need more then. Yeah, I need 6 blues, I see. In that case, never mind that. Let me see what is like the most valuable. Well, 3 points into eel is pretty much like the most valuable for a Nightblade, in my opinion. You could go for like a blue. And red as well to save some room. Health, acid, physique, bleed resistance, damage to undead. The wretch. Doesn't really take away though, because it needs to be like 3 or nothing. Interesting. Okay, this is a weird call, but let me see like how it looks. 23. Oh, that's 6, right? That's true. You're gonna give away like this offensive ability right here then. I see. That's an awkward one. I like the physical resistance from here and the total speed, obviously. We are not necessarily getting that total speed from anywhere else. I think I actually need it. Just by completing the goal, I can drop some points from the Jackal, but don't think it's great. If I'm gonna take the goal, I think we're gonna need to do that though. We are getting the attack speed from Revenant later on, aren't we? Maybe 8 points. So something like that, basically. There's an option to go something like this. Let's compare the stats now. Let's compare the stats now. So lifesteal obviously becomes 10% now. 19% crit damage still, sitting on 31% physical resistance, which is kind of mediocre. Let's compare like defensive ability and stuff. I ended up dropping crazy amounts of defensive ability. I ended up dropping more than 100 offensive ability. Way too much sacrifice in my opinion, guys. Too much sacrifice. With the items on me, am I life leeching from this? I am actually converting 5%. I also have a little bit of leech over here as well, right? 6%, yeah. I don't know, maybe I can play without the leech, man. I'm thinking if I can play without the leech. Give me a sec. Pneumatic burst. Yeah, I feel like I can play without the leech, man. I don't know. Because, like, I think this is an overcommitment. How about this? How about this? I don't think I'm going to have enough points, though, am I? Probably not. We can try. Yeah, I'm missing like 1 point to give here. Literally 1 point to give here. It was gonna give me like armor, it was gonna give me like pierce res, some more defensive ability, so at least we were not gonna drop those. I kinda agree with you guys, like a little bit more like life leech would be nice. Sitting at about like 10% would be nice. I don't think I need both of the points, but I think I need one of the points. I think I do. I prefer Manticore, definitely. I prefer Manticore over the little skeletons, 100%. It's much more mobile, it's going to be like, you know, originating from my characters, so Let me see what you guys are saying. My question is, what is Imp doing on an Acid EOR Dervish? Are you talking about this? It's paying off for the build-up. At the same time, this is Aether and Fire, which I'm converting from Fire, so it's not too bad. You know, we're taking other nodes as well. It's like Spirit, some defense, some physique. It's not terrible. Your set gives lifesteal to AOR? Yes, about like 5%. Maybe fit the ghoul, bats, or the scales. I've never thought about the scales, but I think it requires 8 yellow, which is not necessarily going to happen. Bats could be an option. Let me see if it saves anything, though. Yeah, bat is a good option, by the way, just so you know, because we do have vitality conversion, I think. It has weapon scaling as well. Bat is a really good option, actually. But what does it save, though? Green and red. I think it fails to save anything. There's crit damage on Harpy as well. I didn't know. The first version that I have showed was nice, but it doesn't have Ghoul, and Ghoul is a nice proc. I kind of agree with you. I can definitely see myself like manning up around like below 50% and just like, you know, muscling through it kind of, thanks to the Ghoul and other buttons that we have, obviously. That would be nice. From this picture, there's only one thing that could be dropped. It's Solemn Watcher, but it's so big. It's gonna hurt when you drop it. There's literally nothing else on the screen that we could drop. Apart from Imp, but like, that doesn't build up to Bat, so. So both Imp and the Watcher goes away, I guess. Or something like Bat. And your defensive ability is going to be quite questionable in that sense. I may have 2 other paths if you want to have a look. Sentinel though. I can take a look, of course. Why not? Dunefiend Sentinel. Using the rats. Actually, a 6% life leech from the Yugo is so nice too. I kind of don't value the proc, but I think the lifesteal is kind of nice. Reflected damage reduction is whatever. Yeah, the black blood is not necessary for this build. It's really not necessary. Because your EOR is already putting a higher potency than the black blood. $20 reduce. And this one's like 28. We have multiple reductions though, that's okay. Sapping your attackers of fighter to transferring it to you. Attack damage conversion from there as well. Some energy regeneration, some good HP, some HP percentage there. Physique, offense, defense. And it's only 6 points. It's giving back 2 itself, so we need like 2 more. Something like Lotus, basically. Lotus has fights visitors as well. Yeah, it's not bad actually. Like, I like this build that you linked me. It's okay. Stuff that I'm losing is kind of okay, because like Tip to Scales is basically replacing the Manticore. Pretty much. And then you have the Stag for like even more Bizres. Can't you somehow like fit the Solar Watcher instead of the Stag here? I think that would be more valuable. Don't think so though. So bats instead of the rat would be like incredibly big in my opinion. I think I value the bat proc like a lot actually. It's just one extra point there. I'll think about that. Let me see like how this one sits first. $10 exactly. It's kind of awkward. Thing is, like, we have no points remaining for I even have like a point in the crossroads. I don't like that. Everything is fitting perfectly, but we have no points remaining for the torch. So I need like two points freed up somehow. You know what I mean? Otherwise, like, this is looking really good. This is looking extremely good, but I need 2 points freed up. Is that even possible? I don't think so. Just looking at like the affinities here. It's definitely not possible. Unless you want something else than Watcher. If you take something else than Watcher, maybe, yeah. Why is this so difficult, man? I just cannot... Like, there's just so much I want from this character, right? It's not so great. Maybe go with, like, the first devotion setup that I did. I want the Scorpion anyways. Probably for the better. You can drop like 5 green from this, by the way. Guys, I'm gonna play without the lifesteal, I think. And I'm gonna do what I showed you at the start, basically. I think I'm gonna go with this. Like, all around really good, and it's missing lifesteal, but like my lifesteal is gonna be fine, I feel like. So I think it was this one that I was taking, wasn't it? Guys, one red, there we go. 20 instead of 18. Yeah, but like it barely fits, you see this? So if I can like save 1 point from this and I go Scorpion, I'm extremely happy. So Scorpion instead of 4% Fizz Res. Basically. Is that acceptable? I actually think it is. 4% Fizz Res is big, but yeah. So something like this. Or you could take the 4% Fizz Res instead of basically 5% crit damage. Either one is okay. Maybe that's a little bit safer. But this is what I like for the most part, guys. And close all of them. Open this one more time. Just compare stats. Like 3k offensive ability, 2.6k defensive ability. We gain like armor. We gain obviously like pierce res. We drop white city res though. And we drop like stun res. And then we gain fizz res. Yeah, no life leech. You play without life leech. 5% from the set. This is about it. Like I cannot do anything else. I'm gonna start with this and we see how it sits. But as I'm telling you, like I'm going to be spending so much more time on this. It's insane. Like I'm not confident with the devotions at all so far. Like I'm 100% going to be spending much more time on this when it comes to devotions, for sure. Actually, I probably don't want to do that. Okay, this is better. Yeah, crit damage is missing like 5% over there. Not really much you can do. Gotta restart. It's probably going to be 4 actually. I need what's like my attack speed right now? 188. 200 attack speed. So we don't need Mogdra Gonzalo. Let's start crafting a Serenity here. This is gonna cost me a little bit. Meditation. Endurance, Vendetta. Fervor, Fortitude, and Equilibrium. Okay. Fervor, Fortitude, Equilibrium. What's it called? Vendetta? I think there was 4 Vendetta as well, right? Fortitude, Calamity, and Gunslinger. Calamity, Fortitude, Gunslinger. Okay. So we needed Meditation. And that you needed Endurance. The endurance needs a Fervor. Didn't I just craft a Fervor? I'm not really sure. What's going on here? Fervor. Oh, right there. You see this shit? Okay, we need a placeholder here. Let's put this guy as a placeholder. What is going on? Yo, Dasta, what's up, man? Thank you very much for 17 months. Fuck Hoidong, by the way. Manticore Devotion RR is huge but doesn't proc that often. Skeletons are better in my opinion, really now. Can you compare to your liking Sunflex? Skeletons versus Tip the Scales. How's it going, Graves? Welcome. Yo, Dasta, thanks again for this 17 months, man. I appreciate the support. Cheers. Alright, what was it again? Oops. Meditation into endurance. Yeah. Endurance and vendetta. Those two. So endurance requires purified salt and serrated shell. Let's get 2 of these. Vendetta needs a death shell. Sanctuary. Okay, we have a meditation right here. So let's go back to Serenity now. Arbiter, Mistborn, and Squall. Let's start from Arbiter. Sanctuary, Equilibrium, Bladesworn. I don't remember the others, honestly. Gonna need to check it out one more time. Leathery hide, ballistic plating. So far, so good, man. This is easy so far. I thought we were gonna like use something that's messed up. We need Serenity, and that requires Arbiter. That's complete, I think. Mistborn and Squall. So Mistborn right there and Squall right there. Running out of dents. Right there. Right there. So Serenity is complete with 300 HP, which is a good roll. 29 Aether, 28 Chaos. High rolls. Damage Reflect Reduction. High roll. This is like a completion bonus is elemental resistance as well, which arguably is the best resistance that we can get. Which I think like I was missing a little bit, in fact. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, I was definitely missing the overcaps. This is gonna be good. So we have a Serenity here. We can continue looking at my skills now. Take this right there. Take that as well. I'm probably going to be like resetting my stats as well. Like I think I want to sit with like higher cunning than this, since I'm going like cunning percentages here and there. But yeah, we'll see. Checking what I am missing here. So we can definitely take away 3 points from there. Oof, the last click is like 3% auto speed. I think we need that. We can take away 3 points from there. Yeah, Nightblade, I wasn't committing into Phantasmal Armor, which is kind of questionable because like I'm going to be missing PS Assistance, it looks like. So Phantasmal Armor would be actually nice to have. Okay. Click it once. That's one. That's one. 13 points into EOR, guys. Yeah, 11% skill cooldown reduction is really good. Right there. 21% reduced target's damage. That is so big, you have no idea. This is obviously going to be on our right click. So, what I want to do... this doesn't need to be maxed out for now, in my opinion. We can even go for like the Phantasmal Armor instead of that. Until I get used to like play style is fine. Get that extra HP from there. And then we take a little bit of this. A little bit of that. I'm pretty sure we're done. Like, I probably need, like, a single click to Elemental Awakening. Yeah. For the Elemental Resistance, obviously. But, like, I don't have any points inside the Shadow Dance right now. It might be tiny little bit better to take, like, Shadow Dance over that guy. Because of, like, defensive ability. Let's like, cut a little bit here and there. For the Shadow Dance. Yeah, something like this. Let's cut like 1 more point from cold damage. I'm sure my damage is going to be fine. Alright, so the skills are done. The devotions. Let's put them in order. So this is Shadow Strike, right? 100%. Ooh, there's the Abomination as well. You know, I could look into going some sort of like a hybrid crit damage and defensive build instead of having an 18 build up towards the green. I'm not even kidding. Like maybe sack the Abomination at some point, but I don't want to spend more time on my devotions right now, so I'll look into it like off stream or maybe when I take a break to eat something. We'll see. The question is, what do I want to proc with EOR? Do I proc like Manticore or something? Like how long is the Rumor? I think Rumor will need to be on the Summon Guardians. And then I engage with Shadow Strike. AoE the screen. Eye of Reckoning on the Manticore, most probably. 15% chance, but like I'm attacking extremely fast, so it should be okay. And the Scorpion Sting is going to be on the Blade Spirits, which is arguably the least efficient one. Definitely. Manticore or Rumor with the EOR. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for like the Manticore on the EOR. I think so. It needs to be leveled up, obviously, but yeah. Okay. Now, the spicy part. We need to fix my components. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna like log out. And we're gonna load this character up over here. The thing is, I don't really have the augments that I need. So the component fix is going to be a little bit more difficult. Look at my resistance, man. So we don't really have a choice. Like, we need to go for Topaz. Like, maybe even more than 2. Because I don't have stun resistance right now. I do need the stun resistance. What is the crit damage component for like metal and the necklace? There's the lodestone, that's not it. Vitality and Aether resistance is with Tainted Hearts. Okay. Aether is apparently maxed out, that's interesting. From the Topaz, I'm also gaining like defensive ability, right? That's kind of cool too. %. Like, one Tainted Heart would be insane. And then over here, I want a Seal of Ancestry, which is giving me HP and Vitality Resistance with Aether and Chaos Absorption. Like, this thing is godlike. I don't think we can discuss this at all. That thing is absolutely godlike for me. Since we're missing the Vitality Resistance, perhaps we're gonna need to go for, like, Prismatic Diamond anyways. HP, Energy Absorption, Vitality Resistance, and a proc below 50%. You could also go for something along the lines of like Armor Absorption, which I am heavily missing. I don't think I would go for Titan Plating here. We could probably go for like Prismatic Diamond. So these are like Vitriolic. It's not that important though. Wait, where is Vitriolic Galstone? That's interesting. I don't want to build this up. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking so great, does it? Poison Acid bleeds, so we need like basically at the very least 2 more Ugden Bugs. Right there. Maybe even 1 more, honestly. Right there. And then possibly, as I said, like 1 more. They're not looking too bad. The only problem is the stun resistance. Like, as I said, I can put like 1 more here. This guy. A little bit less over the top, but like, what you gonna do? So we need like armor absorption now. Heavy armor absorption. Yeah, 12% at the very least. Chaos and Elemental? Those are capped out though. I guess you need to go for Sacred Plating, guys. Yeah, I need to go for Sacred Plating. There's no other way. Double Sacred Plating for like shoulders. And the chest. Which is giving you like Vitality and Aether. I wish I wasn't this overcapped with the Aether resistance, man. What is that overcap? So weird. But you know, without the augments, like this sitting is pretty good. And I'm glad I managed to do that with the Tainted Heart. Definitely. For some reason, I'm still 19. Yeah, it's because of this 5 over here. Ulzun Torch is not there. That would be like more. That's okay. Whatever. I was doing this with the living armor over here, by the way, guys. So 35 offensive ability instead, like we're getting 210 health. And I'm doing it with Sacred Plating instead of living armor. Sad times. Why is there such a huge difference between like my defensive abilities right now? Yeah, 70 defensive ability. We need the Rotgut, right? 100%. That's like 310 defensive ability from there. And then the Dreeg is going to be giving me a lot of HP as well. You know, we have like a lot of room to improve in the game. But that defensive ability fix from like the augments of the accessory is really big right now. Maybe find pants with like stun resistance, the hidden pants. Yeah, I think that would like fix my life leech as well. Let's see if we have anything. Legs. You can just say green, I guess. Stun resistance, offensive ability. We need like offense, defense, don't we? Stun duration. Armor. Dreek sects. This is an interesting one. I'm not really sure how valuable this thing is. What's my pants giving me exactly, by the way? Acid, poison, cunning, dodge. Pierces is fine. Justifiable ends. I don't really care about that so much anymore. I could definitely change my pens. I can see changing my pens very easily. For sure. Yeah, Eye of Reckoning. I don't really have good ones. We could continue farming, but acid, poison, pierce, defensive ability, bleed, and vitality. Bleed and vitality is in fact necessary, I think, by the way. Like, yeah, kind of. It's going to be hard optimizing this guy, man. It's so interesting. One thing at a time, guys. One thing at a time. $200 HP offensive ability. Very nice. Did I really like take any new ability? I don't think so, right? Just the OR. Yeah, nothing else is new. That's fine. That's okay. What about like buffs? We have the Envenoms. Is there any new buff? I don't think so. $12K. I'm gonna use this for now. Let's make some topaz. We need like embers and radiant gems. This is gonna cost me a lot, guys. I think I want only 2 though. Radiant 8s. Oof, we're gonna need to farm some crystals so bad. Okay, dense fur. We can make a lot of this actually, just for the bank. Molten. What else do I need, by the way? Oh yeah, Ridge's Shell. So I need like 8, right? I'm gonna need to farm so much, guys. We need like embers, I think. Look at this. All right, back to the purifier, boys. Let's get some crystals going. I think I need like 200 crystals or something. Yesterday I farmed a bit, but like I don't know how many I have in my bags. What did I miss? I hit level 94 Envy and I'm having a hard time optimizing. You didn't really miss much. Just like chatting, optimizing, etc. Sad news. I don't even have any crystals on this guy. Apparently I put them all into the bank. Like I usually do. Farm quite a bit here now. I'd go for some like crafted boots, stun, which will always have like physical resistance as well. I'll look into it, Prime. I think this character that we are doing can actually use a lot of different greens. The only thing that is like a must to use is like maybe the Widow Stings and the Dune Fiend. Like the rest is definitely changeable in my opinion. Guys, how many crystals is one run of like laboratory? Is it like 12 or something? Or is it a little bit more? Around 12? Okay. We need quite a bit of runs here. Good morning, hello. Hey, hey. Lower crossing, it's 18 to 20. Wait, where's lower crossing? First game? Okay. That's not a bad idea, actually. It's a good idea. Inside there 4. Is this build a good beginner one? This one that I'm playing, yes, it's incredible for a beginner. I have a YouTube guide for it. Check it out over there. It's my purifier. And there is 3 this time, but I think it's RNG. Like, you can even have more than 4, I think. It's a good call. Thank you, man. This is just insanity. That was a crazy spawn. Prime, I think we're gonna need a lot of greens, by the way. Not only just like pants. Maybe like even metal. you know, on top of the boots that you said. I'm gonna quickly check the Arcovia. Nah, 3 is pretty unlucky, man. Don't worry about it, though. Going the wrong way. Nah, this is probably not worth it. I don't know. Like, probably you log out at that point, honestly. I'm in Act 2 now in Elite. Need to cap my peers, but it is fine. Wait, what's your reputation with the Devil's Crossing? That's how I cap usually. No, actually like 6 watch obviously for now, and then later on at level 70 it's like revered Devil's Crossing to like max it out basically, yeah. School Trash is there saying, so I made a Death Knight and got to level 58 focusing on summons and some 2-hand damage, and the AoE in the Ugdenbug just destroys my pets constantly. Are the pets class is not viable that far into the game? What would be the best summoning class be? The pets are absolutely viable. You probably are not supporting them as much as you could. In your case, you're probably doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know what I mean? Instead of supporting the pets with everything you have. Check their resistances from the second tab, go down. Check their resistances, check their life. If you want to play like a pet build, you can support it as much as you want. But the thing is, Death Knight is not necessarily the best pet build, you know, class at all. So, it's probably a better move to just never mind the summoner in that class selection. You could go for like an Aether DK, you could go for like a physical DK, and you will actually have like a set to farm yourself as well, which is available to you. The Craig one. Check those out. I would probably play it physical for now. So like physical Force Wave, Death Knight, which is probably ridiculously strong. But again, in that case as well, you cannot do something like hybrid. You gotta like focus your entire thing on like physical damage and your survival in a 2-hander. Definitely. So like you gotta support your selection as much as you can so that you're strong. Get like physical damage percentages, get minus resistance to physical resist reduction, whatever. And then get yourself like one of those axes that's dropping from the Tyrants of Chthonians in Act 4. Those axes are like modifying... I don't know why I'm kidding this guy. Those axes are like modifying the Force Wave, max out the Force Wave, and you'll be good to go. Just give the Transmuter of the Force Wave, remove its cooldown, just spam it. Is it 3 again, by the way, or... I think it's 3 again. It's funny. I don't really know how many we need, but like let's get to like 200 or something. I think it shouldn't be taking too long to get to 200, guys. It should be okay. I like the Aquamarine Foothills because of the guaranteed totem there. But if you don't want to clear the totems right now, it's not worth it. Yeah, I agree. Nah, right, like, I'm okay with my itemization right now for the most part, like, my account itemization, I mean. I'm not really searching for an item or two. Like, I think the Steps of Torment spam that I did as hell kind of, like, put me in a good spot, you know what I mean? I can take this, I guess. That's an easy spawn. Guys, hook School Trash here with some good tips, good guidance. Did I even do... I don't even know if I did the Warden's Lab in this playthrough. Completely spaced out right now. When using skeletons, you should tank for them. I think you should just build tanky on the skeletons. That's about it. You probably need like some green items that are giving you a lot of survival for your pets. And you need a button that's like consistently healing your pets. Should be okay. So obviously they're not even supposed to be the tankiest pets out there. They just need to overwhelm. But like if you're playing skeletons, I think like when you're having a hard time, you should get used to the fact that like sometimes they will all just die. But it's not bad for leveling. And I didn't really play the Lost Soul set either. Like I have no idea if it's good or not. Probably good, I don't know. Sets are usually really strong in this game, so. Your skeletons are playing softcore even if you're playing hardcore. Yeah, pretty much it's... I didn't run the cave, did I? I don't know. I'm completely lost at this point. Let's run the cave first. How many do we have? 93? Okay, this many more. This many more at least. To be fair, it's not that long. It takes like 10 minutes or something. It's alright. Play the game, master the game, Kappa. Master the game. Maybe I can leap from here like this? Yeah, nice. You see the moves, guys? Do you see them moves? I don't know where I'm going. Let's go the other way. It's 150 easy. It's back. It's a floating eyeball party here. By the way, like, how lucky have I been with this totem spawn here? It's crazy, no? Legends. There are moments when cluster drops and you're sad because it's not a crystal. Yo, what's up, Panic? Hi, hi. I can check if you have like any crystals on my Kanjuru, by the way, sometime. Afternoon, Ashen Lake. Welcome, bro. 4 crystals this time, yeah. What is the count? Let's finish this and then check it out. Actually, 122 right now. Oops. So it's gonna be like 130. We need like, maybe like 4 more runs or something. Not terrible. Definitely not. I don't even remember like what I was crafting. I was crafting like radiant stuff, right? Radiant gem into topaz. Yeah. An extra aether crystal, I'll take it. Grind it up. Okay, let's go again. The components are eating resources so fast, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Dude, how did my meteor even like proc before my screen loads in? Finally understand the reason you run around for Utenborg flowers. Well, if I didn't have the flowers in the bank, granted, like maybe I don't even have enough, but I have a lot though. So I probably have enough, but there's a chance. We're gonna have to like farm those too, you know what I mean? So I would rather like farm it on the side every now and then. I don't know, at some point I might even like start trading for flowers, honestly. Just to be able to like keep up with the characters that I create. Like right now, after this Dervish, I'm going to be completely out of them, so... Next community goal is to farm 2k flowers. Yeah, that would take a while though. 2k flowers. Oh, that would take a long while. I think I can do about like 200 per day. So there's like 10 days. And let's say like I slacked a couple of days. So it's like 15 days. That's a lot. 2k is a lot. But then you have like 15 characters in the bag basically. With 2k flowers. We can have a stream where like we only farm flowers, you know? Straight up. For 1 month. Stream content is like, when are you gonna create a new character? No new character. We just farm flowers in the stream. Yeah? I think I would burn out incredibly fast. Wait, how is it not dead? Torture, terrible idea. Man, pain and suffering is usually good, man. Time to theory craft the best bloom farmer. I mean, it probably... Terrible. It probably is some sort of like a double Shadow Strike guy, honestly. If I have to guess. Shadow Strike. So like the Dervish that we have might actually be okay. Double Shadow Strike with Fire's Might. You take the Fire's Might as well, yeah. Triple movement speed. $165 is the number right now. I'm gonna do like 2 more after this. What the? That's gonna put us above 200. I think. Somewhat. Yeah, definitely. It will put us above 200. Dervish with the Guardians and the Blade Spirits. I found the Doctor cards for the majority of my like 4k hours in Path of Exile, so I guess I'm immune to farming burnouts. Or at least I have a high tolerance. I remember farming Doctor cards a little bit and I couldn't even find a single one. Is this fire magic the weapon or do we... What? Yo, what's up, Mandy? You can find my build if you write exclamation build, Mandy. This is the Purifier. I think I might have found like 10k Burial Chambers maps and probably found about like 60 or so Doctors. Damn enemy. Really like the repetition. Barbaric Alacrity. Not good enough, I think. Thank you, Igor. $189, guys. $189. We're gonna do one last, okay? Stay strong. Do you have any idea whether Cadence or Balgothian Strikes does more damage for single targets? Probably Cadence. Isn't Balgothian Strikes one of those things that comes from like fucking one of the trinkets or something? I don't know. Cadence should be absolutely insane compared to that. It comes from the Balgothian set. In that case, I'm not really sure now. I thought you were talking about this, like, relic that is giving you the attack skill. Yeah, I have no idea. You're gonna need to check it out. How can you check that out? I think you're gonna need to basically check it out on the dummy. Perhaps with, like... If you're using internals, perhaps with internals you can kind of test it a little bit. You know, 5 minutes of attacks on a dummy. See like what's your average DPS. And you can do the same on Balgothian strikes as well. But one thing that I'm gonna tell you is that like if it's anywhere close, I would go with the Balgothian strike simply because like you're gonna save so many points, right? From the not committing into cadence basically. So yeah. And I would put those points into like good use. Like Soldier is extremely hungry anyways when it comes to skill points. So even if Balgothian strikes are a little bit weaker, not a lot, but a little bit, yeah, I would go with them. Okay, first of all, while respecking, you don't waste any crystals at all. It's just iron bits. Crystals is only for the devotions, and if you're gonna respec the entire devotion tree, it's better to use the clarity potion, which is gonna reset the entire thing. Iron bits are very easy to come by, so I don't know why I restarted it. This is it. I'll keep this as Joe. We'll keep the Valkyr as well. We'll destroy this thing. Guy. About the shoulder pads. I actually didn't check them. Terrible. I think Grimdawn's stash is capable of editing files, so you could look into that, but that's all I know. Alright, so this is looking golden. Let's try the Dervish one more time now. See if we can craft some stuff. I think I already have like the radiance, so we need like embers. I think we need like 7 embers. Let me see. Yeah, that's more like it. So after this, topaz. 2 topaz. We 100% using them on the rings. 100%. And then we use probably for now like survivor ingenuity. I need to check out like how many bindings we have. I have 44 bindings. I need tiny little bit more. Let's get like 10, maybe like 15 more bindings. Let's do it. Because Seal of Ancestry, unless I'm mistaken, requires a lot of bindings, guys. And that's the seal that I'm gonna craft soon. This was something that I was farming yesterday evening, actually. Like, it wouldn't be surprising if Cadence is overwhelmingly better. But if it's anywhere close, the results, then I would go for Balgothian, as I said, because like you're gonna end up saving so many points. And it's not... Like in the soldier, you have way too many things that you could take, honestly. Like, it's a really valuable mastery. So... Gets crazy. Wait, where's the gates? Okay. He's tanky. He's like really tanky. Burning. That kind of explains. Five bindings so far this run. Not terrible, I think. Like yesterday I had a run where nothing dropped, man. 6 now. Okay, there's one more location that I didn't hit. It's somewhere here. Alright. Guys, is there anywhere else that we can find some bindings? Like in the East Marsh, there's that like little side zone that we could go to. But what about like anywhere else? Or should I just like restart the Korvac all the time? Probably the Korvac, right? It's not too bad in my opinion, Acor. It's going fine. Can item assistance still dupe items? I don't think so. Was item assistance ever capable of duping items? Isn't it like Grimdawn's stash that is duping stuff? I thought so, at least. I don't like my frame rate right now. We're legitimately playing with 28 frames per second. Feels poop. Down, jump down. 9. Yeah, I wanted like... What did I want? Like 20 or something? Let's just get like 15 or something. Maybe I do one more run. Maybe this is enough. We'll see. Depending on my luck here. Should be enough though. This guy has a little bit of gold. Maybe I'm gonna craft this on this guy. Seed of Ancestry, that is. Get rid of the gold on this guy a little bit. We'll be okay. 10? Let me see if it's enough. Okay. Yo, how's it going, Rag? The Dervish is going fine. Like, I'm just trying to optimize him right now. I'm crafting some components and stuff. He's missing a lot, to be honest with you, but slowly we'll get there. Okay, so Seal of Ancestry, we need Oleron's Blood. 4 of them. Oleron Blood, we have exactly 4. There it is, 6 remaining. Seal of Ancestry, boom. We put that into the bank and we're done farming once again. Can do like this, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, the Dervish is just 94 rag. Just now. But I'm having a hard time with like the build right now because it's not defensive enough. Alright, so we need like bunch of... Like, do I even have a choice, honestly? Like, I want this Prismatic Diamond here. I think that's a good call. I want a Tainted Heart here instead of a Topaz. Against the stun, like, I have... Ascension. I could play with Ascension, I guess. Yeah. Played very offensive. I'll try to get a Tainted Heart for this. Rotten Hearts. Was it 4 or 8? I think it's 4, right? I hope so. There we go. Let's put this guy up. Do I have any Ugdenbog leathers in the bank? I'm not really sure. Probably not though. It's gonna give me a little bit more crit damage right there. 19% crit damage now. 34% fizz res. Let me check if we have any leathers in the bank. I doubt it, but... There's a Spell Scorch plating. No Ugdenbog leathers. Alright, we craft... I want to say we craft like 3 at least, but... Let's start with the Prismatic Diamond. Right there. This is an expensive one as well. Wrathstone, Arcane Spark, and Radiant. Wrathstone... Arcane Spark. Guys, I told you I should have farmed a little bit more, man. Imagine not waiting 2 years for the Game of the Year edition. Been playing it all day and it's been great so far. Against my better judgment, I bought the Cyberpunk last night. Hopefully it is good. I played about like 1.5 hours so far. What I felt from those 1.5 hours was like it's incredibly immersive game. Like choices are going to be mattering a lot. And it doesn't necessarily tell you what's going to happen like with those choices. Not necessarily at all. Because I felt like just to be like just the way that I answered to somebody, I'm already in a mission. But like otherwise I wouldn't have been. You know what I mean? So it's going to be like that all the time, it feels like. Just... splitting. But that's all I know so far. It was going fine. Wait, how many do I need, by the way? 6 or something? So region did I pick? Corporation. Corp. Can I please get like one more, man? Ah, yeah, I think the main story is about like 20 to 30 hours, depending on like what you do on the side. Like how you build it up and stuff. Hey, nice. 2 from there. I'll complete this round, guys. No point stopping this one. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think I would enjoy streaming Cyberpunk so much, though. I want to play it like much more laid back, you know? To be honest with you, I don't even think it would be good for my channel anyways, so like I don't mind it so much. Ah, I saw you. I saw you. Give me that. This run was good so far. 6 so far from this run. It's pretty nice. He leaves the doorway open so that like he can tank my meteors. Smart guy. Don't we have interesting. Did we do the totem here? I don't even know. I thought there was going to be a totem. Maybe I did this already. Spacing out, maybe? By the way, this Herald of Apocalypse. I'm pretty sure this is new for me. Not sure. Something like this. Alright, nice. So back to the Dervish one more time. Perhaps this is the last time? I hope so. I just don't know if we can like optimize him. Because like there's some like very big openings. We'll see. So I needed prismatic diamond, and for that one we needed an arcane spark, right? There it is. For the diamonds we need a radiant gem. Okay, right there. You know what I'm gonna tell you? Maybe there was a diamond in my bank. There might be a diamond in my bank. I just realized when I saw the icon. Nah, maybe not. Okay. I was gonna be sad if there was a diamond in my bank. So, like, we need to select either the living armor, which is like more offensive ability, chaos and elemental resistances, or we need to go for health, vitality, and aether res with absorption, which is a good selection because I don't really seem to have that much health. Later on, I'm gonna have like 15,000 HP. Is that enough? We could increase that by putting more physique. So living armor, again, is like chaos, elemental, and offensive ability. Let's see. My elemental resistances are okay. Maybe go one each. Maybe go one each. I don't really know. Let's craft like 2 Ugdunbog flowers here. Actually, before crafting anything, I think I'm gonna look at these pens one more time. Like, there's the What does like the Valor pens give, by the way? Exactly. Dread runes, physical res. Judgment is kind of poop. Pierce res, physical res, HP. Rebuke, no. There's a Vile Scorns over here. Reprisal. Terrible. Hulking Leg Guards. 5% physical res, stun duration. Grants the skill Earthquake. HP, physique, Aether is dead. The rest is okay. Okay, where are the Valor pens? I don't have any Valor pentators. So there's HP, bleed res, fizz res. Presence is okay, right? Send this to the stash. Let's check this out a little bit. Fizz chaos. Phantasmal armor is kind of okay. I mean, send this one to trash as well. Let's see. No, the soil is so bad. Let's go back to green now. I like the resistances on this thing. But I think it doesn't have anything else. Vitality, reduce stun. Bleed, elemental resistances. Like, these resistances are crazy once again. Acid retail. Look at this vitality res. It's fixing it, bro. Literally fixing it by itself. We need stun resistance. I don't think like I should wear some pens without stun resistance. Stun res, vitality res. Like the Dreeg sect is the one that I need to farm, I think, if we're gonna farm something. But this one is this one's interesting as well, honestly. Cunning, stacking a little bit, that's kinda nice. Vitality. I think this is like the least good one. Stun vitality, 7% offensive ability. Flat offensive ability, and then we also have bleed resistance. Like 2 resistances, 3 resistances that I need. Crazy offensive ability. Nothing else. Check this one out too, though. No stun resistance. We skip that. So we have so many pens to check out here, in fact. Okay. I don't even know how to do this, to be honest with you. Like, we're definitely dropping some acid and poison, obviously. We're dropping some dodge. So, okay, acid, poison. I don't care about the beast damage. Acid, poison, cunning, dodge, and pierce are the important parts here, okay? Health regeneration is whatever, like I don't care about that at all. So there's like health, offensive ability, and some resistances. I think there's a better one than this though. I remember something like that. Like we cannot use without the stun res either. Oh, there's a stun res here, never mind. Vitality, bleed, elemental, stun res, HP, offensive ability. Like this is already better than the one on the left side, isn't it? Don't you think so? I don't know, it's a hard one to choose. 6 fizz res, but there's no stun res on the Valor, so we won't go for it. I think we won't go for the blue ones. I need stun res. I want stun res. 8% offensive ability, 40 offensive ability. Then we have Chaos Bolt proc. Couple of good resistances, 8%. So instead of elemental resistance, we have more offensive ability basically. That's what it is, right? Am I blind? No, there's no HP either. It's still an option though. 600 HP offensive ability. We have elemental res, fire res, pierce res, vitality res, stun duration, and increased armor. The increased armor is crazy. 7%, really? Dude, this is an interesting one too. I just cannot stop. There's no stun res on this one. We won't use it. This one is arguably the worst one of the ones that I checked out. The thing is though, poison res is coming handy as well if you look. But we're gonna put, at the very least 2 Ugdenbog leathers, right? So I would like to put 2, not 3. And the reasoning because is like I would like to put a massive absorption on my pants to get like the full absorption. 100% absorption, if that makes sense. Guys, I cannot select. I'm gonna pass this one. This one is, in my opinion, the worst one. Because, like, Eye of Reckoning, we don't even need that. Like, it's already maxed out. Granted, it's saving, like, 2 skills for me. Right? Okay, let's look at it one more time. Chance to stun. Fireball proc. No, I don't think so. I think we have better stuff. So, let's put these over here. Okay. 4 options, okay? You gotta tell me what you think here, because like this is very difficult. Bleed, stun, elemental, vitality resistance, HP and offensive ability. Like all around, very good pens. We have this, where was the armor one? We have the armor one, good HP, tiny bit offensive ability, armor increase, no bleed res, but instead it has pierce res this time. Do I really need to gain like bleed res? Maybe we can just never mind this guy. Because like gaining bleed res is very good, I feel like. Since it's like 11% right now. I like the impervious of the blades. The one that I actually like removed, you like that one. So we're gonna need to like fix my bleed res then. Interesting. Too many good pants. Yo, what's up, Zyle? Welcome. Anyone know the name of the speed component to rage move? Hey, fishing. Wordbearer is saying, didn't realize it was missing bleed though. Yeah, it is missing the bleed resistance, but then again, it's giving like pierce resistance, for instance, on top. Like, that's okay. You know, these are not giving pierce. And it's giving armor percentage. It has good HP on it as well. It has the only good HP pants actually. Yeah, by the way. I'm gonna go pee real quick. The dash one. Malagant use it in like most of the leveling builds. It's not a component anymore. Are you talking about some sort of like a shadow strike? Is that what you're talking about? Because it's like a component for the medal now. From, if that's what you're talking. Be right back. Fishing, check out the reputation NPCs, okay, in Forgotten Gods. So, the reputation factions in Conclave of the Three. Check them out. You only need to do the first quest, and then they all have one sort of like mobility component for you. Actually, 2 per. One of them is Shadow Strike. I think the Dreeg guy has the Shadow Strike. I'm not really sure on that one, actually. Maybe the Bismail has one. He wants to know which one you are using specifically. I think it's the one that is Bismail. As I said. It's the Shadow Strike. It's called Vanish. I'm 100% sure it's called Vanish. So find it in those reputation factions, man. Guys, back to the pens discussion, okay? So, like, no matter what we do, we are not gaining percentage damage. If I put 2 Ugdunbug letters here, we have like 51% bleed resistance, right? Oh my god, this is so difficult. Poison, bleed, elemental. Reduce stun. Too bad. Yeah, I cannot go poison either, I think. But that's like 40% from like the Ugdunbug leather, so that's fine. I think. How good is this tune right now? I'm really digging it. The easier one is the poison one to optimize. This one has like fat resistances on it. What I'm thinking of using is the 8% offensive ability one. Not even gonna lie. That's what I'm thinking of using. Like, just like that. Are these good pens, guys? Just from the expanded ones? I mean, we're gonna farm more. Like, I want to make this character godlike. 100%. I want to make this character godlike. I hear there's a golden pair of pants called Soiled Trousers. You might want to look into them. They have stains on it. I don't like the fact that they have stains on it. Guys, I think we're going to use these for now. Let's craft some... shit. 3.2k offensive ability. 200% attack speed. 20% crit damage. You know I'm gonna talk myself into respecing my devotions, and you know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna drop the Abomination and the Illusion Torch, and I'm gonna go like crit damage, and I'm gonna go like more blue side, basically. I think so. But this is going to be like off stream, because I like spent so much time on the devotions on stream. It's insane at this point. Let's craft the Ugdenbog flowers. I know for a fact that like I'm gonna put 2 Ugdenbog flowers here for sure. I just cannot afford a 3rd one, I think. For now. What's on the pierce resistance coming with? Pierce and poison, that's one. 63%. So like 2 pierce and poison, but like is there any other option that we have? Did I buy everything? There's like 12% pierce also. I don't know. There's no bleed so far. Alright, 2 Ugdenbog letters. Let's try like some antivenoms. Let's get like 12 here. Actually, like it's really cheap, this thing. Okay. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. %, there, 20% there. We can get ourselves like a component here as well, by the way. I never thought about this, but let's see what sort of acid components I have available to me. Reduce target's defensive ability. That is very interesting. Scorpion Strike requires a melee weapon. Charge at the targets. I don't like that though. Reduce target's offensive ability. Manticore pounds through the air towards the target destination. Okay, so this is a leap for level 50. Okay, we're gonna use that guy. Manticore pounds. There we go. Yeah, so what I want is like mutators probably for my pens, so that like I can get that armor absorption, the sweet armor absorption. And we fix the piercing with like our like augments, and I put living, if I could. Probably 1 living at this point, just 1. Like we have a lot of offensive ability, probably just 1 living, and one Titan. Was it called Titan? No, it was called Sacred, I think. Sacred plating, health, vitality res, and absorption. Really? Sure, man, I'll do it. Blessed Steel. Okay, it's over there already. Blessed Steel requires imbued silver. Is it like 4 of them that I need? Wow. So like 12 imbued silver. Okay, so that's 1. And then we have living. Living armor requires 4 rotten hearts. Expensive stuff, right? Very expensive stuff. That is 2. And then I'm thinking of like putting just an armor absorption on the pants. Shoulder, chest, head, shoulder, chest, head. Okay. Yeah, like we need some sort of like a bleed resistance thingy. Do you guys have anything for me? Pierce, vitality, poison? Not really. I need like some sort of like a bleed thingy, man. Who has like a bleed protection? I don't want to put another Ugdenbog. I think it's overkill. Pierce cold? Nah, I'll never need that. I'm 63 in elite. This guy's still honored. Vitality Chaos. Lightning and fire. Fire, lightning, pierce, fire. What about like the Legion dudes? The Black Legion. Outcast is revered as well, by the way. Pierce and Poison. Chaos and Aether. I had to check out like Outcast as well. I think only normal difficulty is open in Outcast for me right now. Mammoth Resistance too. Coven has Bleed, I think. What's my Coven reputation? Did I get revered with Coven? I might have. Ooh, Coven is revered. This is so good news. I like that. We go to Coven's Refuge. That is good news. Finally some good news, man. Honestly. Pierce Chaos. And Bleed Health. Okay, so like 8 of these. And Pierce Chaos is like extremely big. Perhaps like 15 of those. Okay. We go to an Estaria. Or its icon. We're almost there, by the way. Can you feel it? We're almost there. It's gonna be interesting playing this guy. She doesn't really look all that well, but... So, Aether full. I mean, I didn't need those, to be honest with you. Cold Lightning? Nah. I didn't check the offensive options from some of these things. I think, like, for instance, this is probably better. Health, offensive regen. This one's like health, acid flat. Well, it depends on my regen. Which just seems like I might have some regen issues. That kind of depends, I think. Okay, let's check out Coven one more time for like offensive stuff. And Mammoth Resistance is unfortunately still not revered. It's missing like 3k and they have like the biggest enchantments for me. So no flats, but regen on this. And Chaos Res. Chaos is overcapped. I mean, it's an option. Let's just buy it. You know? It's a maybe. Poison Res. Acid Armor and Armor Absorption. This is an interesting one, my man. That's a really interesting one. So Survivor Ingenuity or like Armor and Armor Absorption. That's very interesting to me. The Basilisk Gaze. At the end, I was gonna use Defensive Ability. Because like Defensive Ability 1 is actually giving you quite a lot of regen as well. Which I need. Yeah. Okay. What is the better beginning build? Acid Retail Dervish or like Eye of the Storm Templar? Neither one? Can I say neither one? Okay, how are we looking? So I've been crying about like putting a little bit more armor absorption to my pens. How does it look if I put... There are like two options, okay? One of them is this guy. No, it's not that guy. Hold up. One of them is this guy, obviously, but there's another armor absorption as well, isn't there? Am I blind here? There's like a 20% armor absorption somehow. Maybe I need to craft it. I might need to craft it. I'll check out the blacksmith as well. I guess I need to. I'm completely all over the place right now. Let me see. The scaled hide. There we go. Okay. It was a craftable. So, like, which one do I use here, man? We can put one and see, like, how we're sitting here. 92. 2.1k. It's gonna give me like flat, which is the same, but no percentage. So more absorption, less armor percentage. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the scaled hide here, probably. Get like 100% absorption, because that is what I need. Yeah, 100% exhaustion right there. It just like sits perfectly, I think. So what if we reset my stats? What do you need? You need cunning, right? Cunning, 387 spirit, but like we need to fix everything else but spirit right now, in my opinion. $33. Let's go 40 here. Okay. This one requires like 790. Let's go like 900 here. Yeah, I still need some spirit, right? 389. That's kind of unfortunate, honestly. That's like barely enough now. 800 physique. Everything to cunning the rest now. We go all cunning afterwards. I think we do. Okay. So like I gotta see for the weapons, what do I want to use here? Now I like the one that I'm using right now, I think, because of the energy regen, right? Later on it's gonna be better, but like we play with this one for now. So like instead of acid percentages and flat, we go like HP, which my HP is a little bit low anyways, it's fine. What sort of Pierce ones do I have? Pierce 12, Chaos Pierce, really not needed, but like we could use one, I guess. Chaos Pierce right there, and then we have like Pierce Poison. That could be used as well, actually, just one or two even. Aether and Chaos, do I really need Aether and Chaos? No. So like Pierce Poison over there as well. How are we doing? 11%, 30 and 20. So like Pierce, Chaos, maybe on those things. Did I get any bleed so far? I think there's like an extra bleed, right? Yeah, maybe bleed on the chest to like max it out. 9%. Ooh. Alright, open the gates. Let's see how it looks. Okay.